Israel and the Mirror of History. In 1903, 25,000 Zionist refugees migrated from various countries and regions to the area now known as the State of Israel. By 1914, an additional 40,000 Zionist refugees had arrived in the region. At that time, around 500,000 Arabs were already living in this area, which was under the control of the Ottoman Empire. In 1917, British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour wrote a letter to Zionist leader Baron Rothschild, promising to establish a separate Jewish state within Palestine. However, this plan was delayed due to the outbreak of the Second World War. Eventually, under the policy of pre-World War II superpower Britain, the State of Israel was declared in Tel Aviv on May 14, 1948. The very next day, 5 Arab countries, Egypt, Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, and Syria, attacked Israel. However, this newly born state inflicted a humiliating defeat on all 5 Muslim nations. Behind Israel stood the might of America, Britain, and other European countries. Following the defeat, all treaties signed by the Muslim countries not only recognized Israel, but also accepted its territorial boundaries. For decades, Israel and the Muslim world have experienced frequent skirmishes and wars. 3 generations of Palestinians have suffered through this oppression and brutality. In January 1964, Arab nationalists formed the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO. For the first time in history, PLO, under the leadership of Yasser Arafat, introduced the idea of hijacking airplanes as a strategy. Despite continuous conflicts for the past 75 years between Israel and the Arab world, or so-called Muslim Ummah, Muslim countries have repeatedly faced defeat, while Israel has consistently emerged victorious. This is largely because the two sides are fundamentally different in their nature and preparation. Israel is an advanced nation, economically, politically, diplomatically, and technologically. It holds significant influence across various sectors globally. In contrast, the Muslim world is disconnected from modern progress, relying only on prayers and curses, an approach that is utter ignorance in today's world. Israel assassinated Iran's General Qasem Soleimani 2 years ago, then killed Iran's president, and afterward eliminated Ismail Haniyeh. Most recently, on the morning of June 13th, Israel launched a surgical strike based on high-level intelligence reports, targeting nearly all of Iran's military, scientific, and leadership infrastructure. This should be a wake-up call for the Muslim world. You are still like school children standing before America, Britain, and Israel. You can estimate the extent of Zionist power from the fact that Palestine's greatest freedom fighter, Yasser Arafat, was secretly married to a Mossad agent who slowly poisoned him to death as part of a calculated plan. It is also important to expose the role of religious clerics. When British imperialism finally decided to establish the State of Israel, they knew well that Muslims would never willingly accept a Jewish state. So the British played the religious card. Just as Jamaat-e-Islami was present in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Jammu and Kashmir, the Muslim Brotherhood, Ikhwan al-Muslimin, existed in Egypt, Jordan, Palestine, Yemen, and Tunisia. These organizations were instructed by their masters to deliver sermons and Friday prayers declaring, "We will never accept a Jewish state." But at the same time, they covertly encouraged the local Palestinians to sell their land to Jews, telling them, "Let them settle here, so we don't have to go looking for them. At the right time, we'll wipe them out with a single order." In essence, if you dig deeper, it becomes clear that the State of Israel was established with the cooperation of Muslim rulers under British command. Geographical location. Israel is located in the Middle East, between Egypt and Lebanon, and shares its border with the Mediterranean Sea. Area 2,770 square kilometers. Natural resources: wood, potash, raw copper, natural gas, phosphate, stone, magnesium, bromide. Climate moderate, climate population approximately 20 million. Religious demographics: Jews 76%, Muslims 16%, Druze 2%. Languages: Hebrew is the official language. Literacy rate 95%. Capital Jerusalem. Form of government: Parliamentary democracy. Independence Day, May 14, 1948. The creation of Israel was a strategic move by the US and British empires to maintain their control over the surrounding Middle Eastern states. And even today, Israel continues to act under that same planned policy and loyalty to its Western allies.